Lyle Menendez has been denied parole nearly 30 years after he and his brother Erik were sentenced to life in prison for killing their parents. Erik was also denied parole yesterday. So let's chat about this a little bit more. Emma's been following it for us. And perhaps we should remind everyone about this case. I mean, it has really captured the public's imagination, hasn't it? Not least because there's been a Netflix series made about this case.
Yeah, all sorts of true crime dramas over the years, including that Netflix series last year. And it really has fascinated the public for more than 30 years. So 1989, Kitty and Jose Menendez are shot dead in their Beverly Hills mansion. Now, initially, the two brothers, who at the time were aged 18 and 21, denied any involvement. They went off, spent some money on Rolexes and fast cars, but then admitted it, but not actually murder. They said it was self-defence. They said that they had suffered abuse. Now, the prosecution argued, in fact, what they wanted was the inheritance. Either way, in 1996, they were sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole. And that is until, in May, their sentences were looked at again and they were reduced. So instead told that they would have to serve 50 years to life, which meant all of a sudden they were eligible for parole. And that's where we are now. So on Thursday, the younger brother, Erik, appeared before the parole board, was told, nope, you've got to go back. There will be no release now. This time it's 57-year-old Lyle's turn. So a hearing that lasted pretty much 12 hours, so a long hearing. And during that, Lyle cried. He said he took sole responsibility for the murders, but he spoke of how he was choked and punched, hit with a belt by his father, how his younger brother had suffered this sexual abuse. And when they'd confronted their mother about that, the phrase he used is he couldn't wrap his mind around the fact she knew. So that was why he said that they did what they did. Now, the parole board said, yes, you've shown genuine remorse. You're a model inmate in many ways, but you still display certain antisocial personality traits. There are sides of you that show deception, rule breaking, like his brother. They've had cell phones in prison. So no, sorry, for now, there will be no parole. So 3 years' time, they can reapply, although apparently there's a chance that there could be a review before that. So certainly for them, now they have that hope that they could one day at least be released.
Yeah, very interesting to see what happens further down the line. But both of them denied parole this time round. Emma, thanks very much indeed.